And we welcome you, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports as we are at the Cascade Christian Christmas Challenge. I'm Terry Ross coming to you live from Cascade Christian High School in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us for today's ball game. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the day since we're not doing it at night. And it's powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. You'll have to pardon me for a moment. I'm trying to find rosters real fast, and we have found them. But I can tell you, while they're still doing whatever they're doing, that we're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. And our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy, so let them know how much you appreciate their effort. And there's Jim McCoy over there now on the PA mic. And but you can also help Table Rock Sports out by subscribing to our YouTube channel. You go to YouTube and search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button, and some of you have already done that. And we say thank you very much for having done that. Starting lineups. All right, so they're doing the visiting St. Mary's Crusaders. And this is a game between St. Mary's and Phoenix. Noah Friesen is out there. He's a 6-foot junior. Caden Walker, a 5'9" junior. 6'2", senior Eli Haynes. Tyson Delplange, a 5'10" junior. And Travis Johnson, a 6-foot senior, will be your starters for St. Mary's now for Phoenix High School. They start 6-foot senior Jack Monroe. Miguel Valdez at 5'11", a senior. And I didn't quite get that name there. That's the wrong guy. So I was saying it. Dylan Harper, a 5'11" sophomore. And also coming out is Isaiah Talbot, a 5'10" junior. And then, of course, Julius Bolstad, a 6'5" junior, will round things out as far as Phoenix is concerned. Get ourselves organized on a number of ways here. All right. We may just be about ready to do this. As the officials say, it's time to tip things off. There's the jump, and it will be controlled by St. Mary's. And what do we have happen here? A violation by St. Mary's on the jump, and so it will go to Phoenix. Now, timeout. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have only begun. All right, here we go. They say we're ready to do it. Valdez has it in his hands. They get it back around to Talbot. Phoenix comes in 3-4 on the year. This is the rubber match between these two ball clubs as Phoenix works it off for a shot, and they're going to throw it out of bounds. Monroe, that time, trying to get it over to Talbot, wasn't happening. But this is the rubber match between these teams. Phoenix is 3-4. St. Mary's is 3-5. Phoenix won the first one down at the Pirates shootout, 62-52. But they went to the Douglas crossover tournament up at Douglas High School a few weeks ago, and actually almost just a few days ago. And St. Mary's boys, as that shot went awry and Bolstad grabs the rebound, and the St. Mary's boys won that one 46-47. So this is kind of the rubber match. It's a little unusual in high school for one team to play another one 3 times in a row, but in 1 month anyway, but that's exactly what's happening here. So far, no scores. Neither team's been able to get anything in. Phoenix with the basketball at the moment. Get it around in the corner. That's Monroe with it. He'll take the baseline and pop it back out to Bolstad. And Bolstad will throw it out of bounds. Nope, they're going to say knocked out of bounds by St. Mary's. Now we have the shift change that Phoenix does so well. They will shift everybody around. Everybody goes out, and they start with a whole new lineup just about 2 minutes into the game, so we get to learn everybody's name all over again. Brown with it, and this is around to Trinbeth, and they'll try to catch up with them here. Here's no three-point shot at all. They're going to pull it back down. Right now, it's Jenner Selden with it. There's 2 Seldens on the team. Jenner right now with it in his hands. He can't get a shot off. Now he goes up, and that one's no good. And they go foul. And that foul looks like it could be on Valdez. I believe it was on Valdez. I'm going to give it to him, whether it's his or not. All right, here's the three-point shot. Yes. And that was Jackson Sheldon putting that one in for the Pirates. And down at the other end now, St. Mary's ticks one in. Here's another 3. No good. Now the action's going to pick up here quite a bit. Get it around. This is Trinbeth. Trinbeth loses it. Grabbing it out of there is going to be Walker. Walker can't get it to go, but he's fouled. I was looking down, so I have to apologize to you St. Mary's fans. I don't even know who put that one in the hoop. I just saw it go through the bucket because we were trying to keep up. But they scored a quick basket. But at the line right now is Walker. And Walker will hit one. That'll tie it up. Now we'll go back to the original starting lineup for Phoenix. Walker gets the next one. And it's a 4-3 lead. Here's Monroe. No good. Bolstad with the rebound. Up. No good. Going back up again. No good. Fire scramble around. Finally, Phoenix comes out of there with it. Up and trying to put that one in for Phoenix was Talbot. But Talbot is fouled. That's a St. Mary's foul. That was on Johnson. And Talbot makes the first. But not the second. And they get it, though, on a rebound. The Pirates still have it. Bolstad had it. Gets it out around to a long shot put up by Monroe. No good. Was trying to come up with the name Valdez. Here they come now. Here's Friesen with it. Friesen all the way to the hoop. No! They're going to call it the jump ball. That will go St. Mary's direction. 4:52 to go. Lots of action. Maybe not a lot of production, but a lot of action anyway out there on the floor. The John L. Scott scoreboard shows that it's a 4-4 tie. This is Haynes with it. Down in the lane. Down, turn, twist, fire. That one skims around and off Bolstad with another rebound for the Pirates. Valdez will set the play. Monroe up. Good. One thing Phoenix can do is score points in bunches if they get going. Here's Friesen for 3. Yes. That'll slow things down in a hurry for everybody. 7-6 lead. Bolstad underneath gives it off to Monroe. Foul. That's going to go against Walker. His first. 3 on St. Mary's as a team as we're at 4:09 first period. Turn, put it up, no good. That was Stubbs trying to get that one to go, couldn't. Here's Del Planche trying to get it into the forecourt, bounces it finally to Walker, and Walker will have it go out of bounds off of the hands of White. Coming into the game for St. Mary's is Krakenberg. Chris Krakenberg will in here. Here's Walker. Now we're back to action. Halfway through the first quarter. 7-6 ball game. Expect this to be a tight game all the way. Every game they have played has been tight. That's thrown out of bounds. Every game they've played tight, including the one down at the Pirates shootout. It was a pretty close game until Phoenix pulled away there at the end of the game. There's a shot by Jackson. No good. Or make that Trinbeth. And it's blocked, but getting it right back is the Pirates. Trinbeth thought about another 3, but he didn't take that one. Instead, it goes out to Jenner Selden. Back around to Trinbeth. Trinbeth will drive. He'll pop it out to the side. Here's a 3, in and out by Stubbs. With the rebound is Haynes. Now the Crusaders will set it up. That's Friesen with it. They don't substitute quite as liberally as does Phoenix. There's Friesen with a little baseline jumper, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Walker takes it in. A running jumper, no good. Trinbeth with the rebound. Get it ahead to White. White will launch a 3, no good. Walker comes down with it one more time. No good underneath that time as Krakenberg took a shot at it and couldn't get it to go. White has it in his hands. Stubbs as they will work it forward now. Jenner Sheldon with it. And Selden can't do anything, so he'll give it off to Crump. Back around to Trinbeth. And in the corner it goes to White. Back out on top. They're going to set it up again. This would be Crump with it. He'll get it set around to Stubbs. Stubbs will take a drive, and then he's going to lose the dribble. And picking it up is Krakenberg. Walker gets it ahead to Friesen. Friesen gets it right back to Haynes. Haynes puts it up, no good. That was in and out. Right now, both teams are as cold as can be. And Friesen on the drive will be fouled. That'll be the second team foul. .21 with the foul. Crump. Oh, 20. Trinbeth. All right, so they're bringing back in. That's 2 now on Phoenix. Walker bouncing it around to Haynes. We're below a minute and a half to go. Still 7-6 ball game right now. Both teams will have to get heated up here. Haynes back to Walker. Walker to Haynes. Going to be lost off the floor. The Pirates have it as we get this down to 1:05 to go. First period. Monroe up. No good. Walker with it. Or make that Friesen. Ahead to Haynes. Haynes will take it all the way to the hoop. Yes. That comes with 44 seconds left. Bolstad underneath. He can't get it to go. Bolstad wrestling for the rebound. They're going to call the jump ball. That'll be Phoenix. And now there'll be a 30-second timeout is what they're telling us. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a 9-6 lead right now for the St. Mary's Crusaders over the Phoenix Pirates. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. They're locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. So Phoenix burst out to a bit of an early lead, and then they've struggled ever since to get it going. And St. Mary's has found their way back into this thing and trail it by 3 as we close out the first here. There's Monroe, though, for a 3 by Monroe. And that will tie things up. 5 on the night for Monroe. Molstad bats it away as they try to get it inside. Here comes Monroe. He gets it ahead. Put it in. No good. Putting it up was Harper. Harper couldn't get it to go, and Harper fighting for the rebound. And it'll go out of bounds, St. Mary's direction. .8. Crusaders will have to hustle it up. Walker into the lane, loses it. Gonna get it up. No good. I think it would have counted, though, if it would have went in. So we made it to the end of one here, and on the John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see that it's now a 9-9 tie. As you listen to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net.
Finish sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a big finish deal on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And welcome you back to the Cascade Christian High School. And as we begin the second quarter of action, there's an offensive foul. Del Planche with the foul. Offensive foul on Del Planche. So here we go. They got the other lineup in for Phoenix. Brown with it in his hands right now. And there's going to be an offensive. That's the third on Phoenix. 4 on St. Mary's as both teams having a little bit of foul trouble here. Haynes firing it ahead quickly to Freeze in the running jumper, no good. And they're going to come out of there, the Pirates out of there with the rebound. Crump get it ahead to Trinbeth. Trinbeth for 3. Yes. And that's what they can do to you. There's a travel call on St. Mary's. Just getting ready to say, that's what Phoenix can do to you in a real hurry. They can all of a sudden start banging things in from the outside. And the next thing you know, you're looking at a really fast deficit. Here come the Pirates again. Valdez. This is Monroe. They've got the first I guess it's the A lineup in. I'm not sure. Lineup number 1, anyway, is in there. Valdez trying to get it to Bolstead. Can't. Now to Bolstead, who will pop the 3. Yes. And here they come. Phoenix all of a sudden finding the range. Something that St. Mary's is going to have to do. And they're going to throw it out of bounds. Nope, they saved it. And then they lose it. And taking that away and laying that one in is Talbot. And St. Mary's says that's probably enough of that as they want to take a timeout. The timeout then on the John L. Scott scoreboard. This is just a 30-second timeout as it's all of a sudden a 17-9 ball game. As far as that goes, as Phoenix is on an 8-0 tear at the moment. Hey, it's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Vista Utilities, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. St. Mary's with it. Bring it around. There's a 3 that goes up. No good. St. Mary's grabs a rebound. Friesen grabbing his own miss that time around to Haynes. Haynes into the lane. Goes up. He's rejected. Bolstad batting that one out of there. Valdez fires it ahead to Harper. Here's Valdez for 3. Yes. (20-9). Del Blanche with 3. Around we go right now as it's a 20-12 ball game. St. Mary's is going to need a lot of 3s, though. Monroe into the lane. Up. Good. 7 on the night for Monroe as we're in the second period here. Haynes off to Friesen. Back to Haynes it goes, and there'll be a foul. That's going to go on Harper. Fourteen fouls apiece. Shift change for the Pirates as shift 2 is on the floor. Walker throws it out of bounds. Trying to get it to Friesen, but by the time he controlled it, he was on the baseline. Flying the other direction are the Pirates. Crump for 3. No good, but grabbing the rebound and putting it back in is Jenner Selden. Now they almost lose. St. Mary's almost loses the inbound pass, but they get it down quickly to Friesen. Friesen back out on top to Haynes. 24-12 game. This is the way it went in the Pirate shootout, though. And then there's a long 3 by Johnson. No good. Del Plange gets the rebound and a 3. No good. This time Haynes comes down with the rebound. No good. Johnson with the rebound again. Friesen over in the corner to Walker for 3. No good. Johnson with another rebound. Let's do it 5 times. Why not? Here's Friesen. No, that one doesn't go either. And finally, Phoenix grabs the rebound. Here comes White with it. Trinbeth around to Selden. This is Crump. We'll go right back to Trinbeth. Things have slowed down. 3:30 to go. Second period is where we're at. Crump for 3. in and out. St. Mary's with the rebound. Walker. This is Haynes. Over to Friesen for three. No! This time it's only one shot that Phoenix allowed. Then they're going to lose it, and they're going to be a bump, and both players end up on the floor. Everybody's okay. Del Planche with the foul. That's 2. 5 now on St. Mary's. We go back to the original lineup. Number 1, shift 1 is in. Get it out in the corner. There's a 3 going up. Shot is blocked, but Bolstad grabs it out of the air. Sets it for Monroe. Monroe for 3. No good. Going back up, though, with it and sticking it in is Talbot. Now St. Mary's finding a little full court pressure from the Pirates. They'll cross court it. Walker will launch a 3. Got it. Five on the afternoon for Walker. 26-15 ball game. There's a 3 by Bolstad. All of a sudden, they're hitting it from all over the place. Both teams. Planche was feeling it, but Johnson missed it. Johnson will grab the rebound. Almost losing it out of bounds is Walker, but he rescues it. Gets it underneath to Johnson. Johnson up, count it. And he is fouled. Here comes shift 2 in. Valadez. I got his name wrong. I called him Valdez, but Valadez. With the first foul, Johnson will make the foul shot. Makes it a 29-18 ball game. Get it down low. This is Stubbs. Stubbs turning. Can't get that one to go. Scramble around for the rebound. They're going to call it white basketball. There's a 2-3 that was launched by Brown, but no good in the scramble for the rebound. Oops. That's not going to go over well. That's not going to go over well at all. There's a foul. This is on Jenner Selden. Now 6 on Phoenix. One more, and St. Mary's will be shooting foul shots with about a minute and a half to go, just a little under that. Friesen around to Walker. Walker in the lane, put it up off the glass. Good. And St. Mary's steals that pass. Flying it ahead. No good. Haynes with the rebound. Friesen for 3. No good. Scramble for the rebound, but grabbing that out of there is Krakenberg. Krakenberg bounces it over the other way. Walker double teamed. Can't do anything. To Haynes. Cross court to Friesen. Friesen will set for 3. No, that isn't any good. Travis Johnson with the rebound. He can't get it back in. Stubbs will grab the errant shot. Johnson thinking he was fouled. 30 seconds to go. Second period. There's shift 2 will close it out. Trenbeth with it. Brown holding it way out high. Jenner Selden directing traffic. Okay, you got 10 seconds. Here you go. He spins, he twists, he goes with the right hand, left hand, loses it. Getting it ahead is Friesen. Friesen will lay it in. No! It doesn't go in the half. Will end. We've made it through two of them here at Cascade Christian at the Christmas Classic. And at halftime, it's Phoenix 29, St. Mary's 20 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, and presented by TableRockSports.net. We invite you now to stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report, which comes up right after this quick timeout.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
And we welcome you back to Cascade Christian High School, where we are watching the Christmas tournament, and we are at halftime. And this is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. We invite you to go to their website, where you'll find the latest recreation guide to all of the activities that they have going through the Parks and Recreation Department at this time of year. You can visit playmedford.com to learn more. Halftime, and it's been quite a ball game. We should probably make notes here, which we didn't the first time, but the Phoenix squad had a bit of a lead coming out of the first quarter. Or okay, maybe it was even a tie ball game by then, but they have shot lights out here in the second period, and they've made it out to a 29-20 lead as they've made several three-pointers. Kind of the way that Phoenix comes at you is that they just shoot a lot of three-pointers, and eventually they're going to start falling because they've just got those kinds of shooters. So that's really what that's about, and they haven't been able to be slowed down by St. Mary's as much in the second period as they were in the first. Let's take a look at some individual scoring while we have an opportunity. Phoenix is led by the 7 of Jack Monroe. He's got one three-pointer in there to account for his 7 points. Isaiah Talbot has 5. Julius Bolstad has 6. 2 three-pointers for him on it. And then there's 3 for Jackson Selden, Miguel Valadez. Got to get all the names right here. Robin Trinbieth, And I think that's it there. And then Jenner Selden added a couple in for the Pirates. Meanwhile, for St. Mary's, they're led by the 6 of Caden Walker. And nobody else really has done a whole lot more. You have 3 for Noah Friesen, 3 for Tyson Del Planche, 3 for Travis Johnson, and then there's 2 for Eli Haynes, and that's the scoring unofficially anyway. I think we probably missed one there for St. Mary's, but that's kind of the unofficial scoring at the half. When we come back, let's take a look at what else is going on around the state this day in high school boys basketball, and in particular what's happening in Southern Oregon, as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular and presented by TableRockSports.net. The John L. Scott scoreboard at halftime reads Phoenix 29, St. Mary's 20. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Other action going on. There will be more action here at the Cascade Christian Holiday Tournament as Crater will be taking on Dayton. That'll take place at 7:30 tonight here in the Cascade Gymnasium. Other games that'll be taking place, Cascade Christian will take on Centium Christian. That'll be at 6 o'clock tonight, or at least that's what we're saying. They also have girls action here too. Well, maybe we'll try to take a look at that. In 6A action, games going on that interest maybe us down here in Southern Oregon. Sheldon will be at Gresham, and Woodburn will be visiting Grants Pass. 5A, 4A, all of that seems to be right here in this gymnasium, so that's pretty much the way that goes. Let's take a quick look at girls action, if we can squeeze it in before they tell me I can't squeeze it in. St. Mary's was due to play here today, but that game has been canceled. Let's work our way over here now and see if we can learn anything. The Phoenix girls are playing right now, and as are the Klamath Union girls. 5A action. Cascade Christian and Ashland are underway. I think that game's over, and that one was won by Ashland. That preceded this game. Wilsonville will be visiting Crater. Well, they won't be visiting Crater. It's up at Corvallis High School. They'll be playing up there. And Grants Pass girls, the Lady Cavers, are down in Eureka. Yreka comes to North Medford tonight to take on the Black Tornado. When we come back, it'll be time for second half action as you're listening to Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, presented by TableRockSports.net. The John L. Scott scoreboard tells you what's going on as we begin period number 3, 29-20. Phoenix out on top. They're going to say that went out of bounds, but it's still a St. Mary's basketball. Phoenix was trying to sell it as going the other way, but not happening. Walker with it. That's Haynes. Over in the corner to Friesen. Friesen won the baseline. Ooh, almost lost it. Johnson will take the baseline jumper. No good. Bolstad with the rebound. Monroe. Out to Valdez. Give them back around to Harper. Valdez one more time. They want to go into Bolstad, and they do. Bolstad goes up between two. No good, but he's fouled. Krackenberg, I believe. Nope, I was wrong. Del Planche had that one as the Pirates miss a shot, and it still stays 29-20. Del Planche with the foul. That's his third of the game. He has it in his hands right now. Around to Walker. Let's see how they want to play that. Here's Friesen for three. Got it. Friesen nails a three. That's his second three-pointer of the ball game. 29-23. It was travel. It was a good balancing job by Monroe with the ball, but unfortunately traveled to do it. Now we have a shift change as shift B comes in for Phoenix. Oh, if Coach McNichols would put it that way or not. I'll have to ask him what I'm supposed to call that one. See him some other time. Walker, give it off to Johnson. Johnson's baseline jumper is good. Five on the night for Johnson. As all of a sudden that 9-point lead is beginning to shrink away a little bit. Phoenix St. Mary's on a 5-0 run, and this will be a foul on St. Mary's. We're also going to have a timeout, so we'll get all this when we get back. It's a full timeout, and we'll take one right with them as you're listening to Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley. We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community, like Southern Oregon University and Rogue Community College. SOU and RCC provide accessible, high-quality education for students of all ages and backgrounds, utilizing hands-on learning and community engagement. SOU and RCC work in partnership to help students succeed, creating greater opportunity in the Rogue Valley. Way to go, SOU and RCC!
And memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
I welcome you back to Cascade Christian High School. And while we were away, Trinbeth put in a two-pointer. St. Mary's now they're on their third shot. They've rebounded it twice. Haynes cross court to Walker. Walker goes up again, and that one's going to go. And 8 on the evening, your afternoon for Walker. And here comes the shift change one more time for the Pirates. Phoenix lost the ball. Let's see how they... Yeah, Phoenix lost the ball out of bounds, so St. Mary's will get it underneath their own hoop. And there's a foul right away. That'll be on Harper. That'll be number 2 on Harper. First team foul, as both teams have just one team foul here with 5:17 to go, third period. Friesen holds on to it. Around it goes. Haynes. He'll take the baseline. He'll put it up and in. (31-29). These two teams play close games, so we couldn't expect it to stay a very wide margin. Valadez with it. He'll pop the three. That's going to come up short. St. Mary's grabs the rebound, then is fouled. That's going to be on Talbot. That'll be Talbot's first. Here come the Crusaders. And they take it away. Talbot took it, and then he's fouled. That foul's going to go on Walker. That's 2 on Walker now. Monroe scramble for the ball, but coming up with it is Harper. Harper thought about a 3, but he doesn't. So he takes it in the lane, puts up the little running jumper that goes. So Harper with that one, his first bucket of the night. Walker, yes. Just a little running scoop shot. Walker has his double figures now, 10 on the night. And take it away. Bounce it ahead to Walker. Walker, yes! Tie that game up. Walker continues to score well here in the second period, or second half. 6 of them so far. Bolstad. Around to Harper. Back to Monroe. This is Talbot. Valadez. Underneath there. Talbot all by himself. No! He was rejected and blocked that one out of there, but there'll be a foul on St. Mary's. They're going to call it on Krakenberg. 3 on St. Mary's as a team. That's only the first on Krakenberg. Talbot at the line. Boy, that one went in somewhat reluctantly. Shift change again as shift B is in for Phoenix. Talbot misses the next one. Stubbs gets the rebound, puts it in. That'll work too. Stubbs' first bucket of the night. And all of a sudden, Phoenix is back out to a 3-point lead. Here's Friesen, and there'll be an offensive foul on Friesen. 4 now on St. Mary's as a team. That's only the first on Friesen, so that's not going to create any problems as far as St. Mary's is concerned. Jenner Selden into the forecourt. Bounce it off to White. Around to Stubbs. Stubbs goes driving, putting it up. No good. Krackenberg with the rebound. Almost lost it, but he gets it into the forecourt, and then they do lose it on the pass. Trinbeth has it in his hands ahead to, no! That Crump had it all by himself and missed, and now Phoenix says that's enough of that. We need a timeout. So we'll take one with them as the John L. Scott scoreboard shows that this is tightened up a little bit now. Phoenix 36, St. Mary's 30, as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
And welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night, or in the day, as the case may be, powered by U.S. Cellular in Southern Oregon. Did we get that right? No. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Boy, am I confused some days. Probably something to do with age. But anyway, Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. And the John L. Scott scoreboard shows this has tightened up considerably. 36-33 as Phoenix had a 9-point lead at the half. Trinbeth loses it off his hands. Now he's in trouble, but he gets it away. This is Jenner Selden. Back around to Stubbs, and now let's set it up again, they say. Ooh. White had that batted away. Krackenberg got a hand on it. Here comes a Crump with it. He'll put it up. No good. Putting it right back up is Stubbs. No good. Johnson with the rebound. Get it ahead to Krackenberg. Krackenberg. No! He can't get that move to go. And then he's going to commit the foul on the way out. Five team fouls on St. Mary's. 2 on Krackenberg. Shift A back in for Phoenix. Valadez will bring it forecourt. This is Talbot to Harper. Harper begins a drive. He pop it out into the corner to Bolstad. Fakes one up in the air and then takes the shot. No good on that three-pointer. Haynes with the rebound. Can't save it. Monroe will inbound and does to Valadez. Way out high. Bounce it down to Talbot. Talbot, no good with that jumper. Gets his own rebound. Finds himself surrendered and then loses the ball to Krackenberg, who tries to get it ahead to Walker. Well, he can't do it, but Friesen will grab it back to Krackenberg. No good on that little running jumper. Valadez with the rebound. We're below a minute to go. Third period, 50 seconds left. Harper goes up. No. He just lost it. He saw Johnson as he was trying to scoop shot and just decided to make an adjustment and dropped it out of bounds. 42 seconds for St. Mary's to do something. They could tie it here with a 3. Well, they won't if they're going to lose it, and they do. Somebody has to get it. Monroe off to Valadez, and Valadez will lay it in. 20 seconds, and they take it again. Here comes Valadez one more time, up and good. Seven seconds. Walker to Krakenberg to Haynes for three. No. And that's going to end the quarter. So at the end of three, the John L. Scott scoreboard will tell the story. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. And at the end of three, it's Phoenix 40, St. Mary's 33. As you listen to TableRockSports.net.
45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley. We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community, like Southern Oregon University and Rogue Community College. SOU and RCC provide accessible, high-quality education for students of all ages and backgrounds, utilizing hands-on learning and community engagement. SOU and RCC work in partnership to help students succeed, creating greater opportunity in the Rogue Valley. Way to go, SOU and RCC!
Gather and memories are made. Caprock Northwest Grill.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular, as that shot's off by Harper. Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. The John L. Scott scoreboard tells us as we begin the fourth period here, if we'll put that up for you, that it's a 7-point lead right now. And there's a Delaplanche. Delplanche. I keep putting an A in his name. He told me not to do that. Delplanche. And there's Harper or Talbot for three. No good. Bolstad going up. We're going to have this looks like a Phoenix foul. Yep, they're going to call it on Bolstad. .40-35 ball game. It's Phoenix leading by 5. And there's a foul, Johnson. That's the fourth on, I call it on Phoenix, call it on Bolstad. Sorry, my mistake. Bolstad with the foul. That's the fourth on Phoenix. Monroe is out. Stubbs is in. Now you won't see too many shift changes for Phoenix. They pretty much have the people in there now. They want to finish out the game. Valadez around to Jenner Selden. Back up to Valadez. Trenbieth. Stubbs to Bolstad. Out in the corner, no good. But grabbing that and getting it back up, thing about a 3. Here goes Valadez in, and he'll hit it. Friesen for 3. Yes! So Friesen nails that one, hits his third three-pointer of the game. 9 on the night for Friesen. Bolstad underneath. He'll turn, switch, trying to do something, but he has no space, so they'll just pass it back out on top. Going into the lane, I thought Trenbeth was going to pull for the 3, but he didn't. Valadez with it. Bounce it off to Stubbs, and it goes to Bolstad. Back out to Stubbs, back into Bolstad. And back to Stubbs on a little just give and go that time. And Stubbs will lay it in. 44-38. Haynes passes up a three, goes into the lane, bounces it off the glass, no good. Bolstead pulls the rebound down for the Pirates, and Valadez has it. 5:15 to go in the ball game. Trenbith doesn't take the three, passes it up, but to Valadez. Stubbs, this is almost like slow-mo for Phoenix. They've had the ball for quite a while. Stubbs goes up with it, no good. Gets his rebound, trying to go out there and pass it over to Bolstead. But St. Mary's intercepts the pass, and there's a foul on Stubbs. That'll be 5 on Phoenix. It's only the first on Stubbs. I don't think anybody's in foul trouble, really, except for maybe Duplanche. But Duplanche has 3, and he's had 3 for quite a while. Walker to Haynes. Outside the lane, can't get a shot off. Friesen will fire a 3. Got it. That's his 4th three-pointer of the game. 12 on the night for Friesen. 3 of those three-pointers here in the second half. Valadez pulls it in, out, and he keeps the dribble. Now he'll give it up to Selden. Selden traveled. And, yep, it's the shift change. So this shift, oh, we have a timeout. It's just a 30-second timeout. Called that one pretty slick on us, but on the John L. Scott scoreboard, you see it's a 3-point lead for the Pirates. Actually, it's a full minute timeout, according to the clock up there. But it's a full timeout here, so we'll take a quick break. With the 3-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene shows a 3-point lead for the Phoenix Pirates with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Walker trying to get it to Johnson, knocked out of bounds by Monroe. And Johnson gets it around to Walker, taken away. Nope. I say Valadez fouled. Six-team fouls on Phoenix. 2 now on Valadez. Walker got a wide open 3. He'll take it and drain it. Well, they gave him the 3. Walker having a great scoring night here. Talbot to the foul line. I'll get it out to Harper. Harper will try his own drive. No good, but he can't do that. Loses it in the lane. Scramble for it. Stubbs comes out of there with it. He can't get his shot to go. And goes off of St. Mary's. Phoenix basketball. 3:20 to go. Tie ball game. Monroe to Stubbs, back to Monroe. Get it right back to Stubbs and give it off to Harper, and Harper will lay it in. 46-44. Friesen on the baseline, almost had it taken away off of Monroe. Right back to Haynes, can't get a shot off. Give it back to Haynes, and he'll lose it. Stripped by Talbot. Valadez into the forecourt. Out to Harper. Harper. Jumper. Got it. Back out to a 4-point lead, and there's a block, and they're going to call the foul as Walker was headed to the basket. Goes on Valadez. 7 on Phoenix, 3 on Valadez, so he becomes the only player for Phoenix with 3. And a timeout. 32nd timeout, they say this time. So we will keep it right here. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a 30-second timeout. It gives us the opportunity to say thank you, though, to our sponsors, including the title sponsor, the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular, with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. The Christmas Classic will continue here in the Cascade Christian Gymnasium. So if you're looking for a little basketball action today, this would be the place to be. Klamath Union, and I want to say North Valley are next. I looked at it a long time ago and I didn't write it down. Should have written it down. But Klamath Union and North Valley, I believe, play here next. And that game will not be on any of the Table Rock channels. All right, at the line, Walker. And the first one's no good. St. Mary's needs points. Bolstad coming back into the game for Stubbs. With 2:25 to go, though, St. Mary's needs some points. There's one. .210. Phoenix continues to hold on to the ball, playing much slower than normally. Here's Valadez. Around to Talbot. Give it off to Harper. Back to Talbot. Monroe. Valadez. And nobody can get a free shot. Valadez, there's a 3. No, that one's no good. And the ensuing scramble for the rebound. It's on Bolstad. That's his third. Things are getting a little chippy out there, as they say. Both of these teams are starting to chirp a little bit. Both at the opponent and at the officials, and the officials aren't taking it too well. And Johnson misses the front end of a 1-and-1, but grabbing the rebound is Haynes. Del Planche. Yes! Tyson Del Planche nails the three-pointer, 48 apiece. We're down below a minute and a half, minute 20 to go in the ball game. Valadez stops over to Bolstead. Ooh. So Talbot can't get that little runner to go. Out of bounds, Phoenix basketball. Trinbeth back into the ball game. Up to Bolstead. No, they put up Harper put up the shot, but Bolstead after the pass from Bolstead. No good though. Stay at 48, 53 foul. Valadez, and that looks like a tee. That looks like a technical. And they're going to tee him. And that will cause Valadez to foul out. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. That's the 5th foul. So here's the technical shots. In and out. So Del Planche, and I can get one. Now Walker's going to take the second. And he's good. Walker gets another one. All right, 50, 48, and a timeout. And this will be a full timeout. So we're going to try to do likewise here. As you look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, shows that St. Mary's leads this one on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform? Thirsty for change? Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win. Yes! Yes! Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
And we're welcoming you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. On TableRockSports.net, we're down to the final 35 seconds of the game. St. Mary's trying to hold on to it, and really Phoenix has got no choice but to put up a foul, even if it is the two-shotter that's coming up. That would have been the one to foul, pop it out. Yep, St. Mary's has no interest in shooting it. Monroe is going to foul. There we go. That comes with 14.8. And at the line will be the most dangerous person, Walker. Walker has 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 here in the second half. 18 for the night. Make it 19. Phoenix now is going to take a timeout. This is a full timeout. We'll just hang in here because we'll see how full timeouts go. But there's only one timeout left apiece. And what Walker can do is make this basically an impossibility for Phoenix, because Phoenix would have to come down, get a quick 3, foul, and get right back to it. Be able to make another shot. So it's a little problematic for the Pirates at this point. Today's game is being brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. One shot coming up for Walker. With 14.8 to go, if he makes it, you pretty well lock the game down. It's up and no good. Phoenix is still alive. Here they're coming. Pop it out. Can't get the three. Monroe will take the three and hit it. Monroe with a clutch three, and there's the ball game. We're not done yet here, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it to the end of the fourth, but as you'll see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. It's a tie ball game. We're headed to OT right here on TableRockSports.net.
Finish sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a big finish deal on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day. We're not done. Oh, we have to play a little longer here, ladies and gentlemen, as we're now into overtime. As we'll put that up for you here, keeping one eye on what's going on. But we're in overtime. That's batted away. Bolstad chases it down in the corner. He's fouled on a push. I have to use that foul is on Walker. That's his third. So with 3:45 to go in OT, maybe foul trouble becomes a little more problematic. Get it into Bolstad. Bolstad can't hold on to it, and there's going to be, I would think, a jump ball here. It will be, and it's going to go St. Mary's direction. All right, things are a little intense for these two rivals, I'll tell you that. Get this around. That's Walker. He can't get a shot off. Del Planche, no, into Johnson. Haynes back out to Friesen. Friesen setting up for a three. No, he can't get one off. Phoenix isn't allowing anything to happen. Friesen for three. No! Bolstad pulls the rebound down for the Pirates. Fire it ahead. Trinbeth. Back out around. Bolstad will pop his own three. Yes. And now Phoenix takes it away. St. Mary's gets it right back. Johnson goes up. He can't get his shot off. Give it to Monroe. Splits two. He's fouled. So Del Planche. That'll be 4. on Del Planche. And at the foul line is Monroe. Good. Monroe in double figures. The next one's good. And now Phoenix will take a timeout. Both of them, it's only a... Oh. He signaled a 30, and then he signaled a full timeout. I think it's a full timeout. We'll take a shot at it. It's a full timeout. The scoreboard isn't telling. Yes, it is a full timeout. So we'll take one here on TableRockSports.net. What's all that? Hey, how come I don't have an ad on my thing? How come I don't have an ad? It shows that it's playing an ad, but I don't see it. What happened? Oh, we're just walking me back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. On TableRockSports.net, and St. Mary's throws it out of bounds. Is he okay? Del Planche going to the floor hard that time, making like a wide receiver, but they're going to bring him out of the game. They're going to bring Krakenberg in. St. Mary's has a short-handed bench. They only have 2 subs sitting there, so they can hardly afford an injury. Bolstead getting it off to Harper, lay it in. Monroe taps that one out of bounds. Minute 56 to go, and now Phoenix has a 7-point lead, as St. Mary's has yet to get a point in overtime. Double team, Johnson, Travis Johnson. That was Haynes to Johnson. Bolstad with the rebound. Over to Selden it goes. The other Selden is injured today for Phoenix. On street clothes in the bench. Selden gets around one. Finds a spot in the lane, sets it up for Bolstad for 3. No! Trenbeth with the rebound. Can he hold it? Yes, he does. Double teamed in the corner. Get it off to Harper. No, knocked out of bounds by Haynes. A minute 5 to go. 7-point lead for the Pirates. The ball, there's Bolstad underneath. Put it in. Bolstad in double figures with 11. Friesen to Johnson, set it up for Walker. No good on the 3. Krakenberg set it up for Friesen. No good. Walker grabs another Krakenberg grabs another rebound, but Walker loses it as they try to get it to him. And coming into the forecourt was Selden. He goes to the middle, and then he's going to lose it to Krakenberg. Krakenberg ahead to Walker. Walker, no! But right there, no! Krakenberg misses. Friesen for 3. No! Krakenberg, or Walker, excuse me, with another rebound, and this time there's a foul. Foul is on Monroe. That's his second. Walker will shoot a couple, and the first one is in. Next one was no good. Walker has the rebound. Set it up. He'll fire a three. That's going to come up short. Bolstad with the rebound. Takes a couple of dribbles, hands it off to Trinbith, and that'll do the ball game as there's only 1 second left. And we now have a final. So it's a final here at Cascade Christian, and the John L. Scott scoreboard shows us the final, and it reads Phoenix 60, St. Mary's 52 in overtime. And we will be back with the My Circle K GP Energy post-game show to wrap this one up as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, as powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. This is the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show. And we're hoping that somehow our stats turn out to be somewhat relatively close to what should have happened. This is the My Circle K powered My Circle K GP Energy post-game show, where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch. As we said, this is an overtime ball game that the Phoenix Pirates win 60-52 over St. Mary's. So I'm taking it that the Pirates win the season series, having won 2 out of the 3 ball games. Let's go over scoring real quick for you, though, as Klamath Union and North Valley are getting ready to go at it here in the next ball game. Double-figure scorers so far for Phoenix is Jack Monroe with 12. Roman Stubbs had 11. And Julius Bolstad had 11. Almost getting to double figures was Miguel Valadez, as he had 9. And Dylan Harper added 8. Meanwhile, for St. Mary's, they had just 2 in double figures. They had Caden Walker, as he had 20, as he just lit it up in the second half. 14 in the second half. Also with double figures was Noah Friesen, as he had 4 3-pointers on the afternoon. 3 of those 3-pointers coming in the second half. And the third leading scorer was Tyson Delplanche, who had 8 on the afternoon. So that's the way things look here from Cascade Christian High School at the Christmas Classic. And we thank you for joining us for today's ball game. But we have more action coming up from the Christmas Classic. There's at least one more game that I know of when Cascade Christian will play a little bit later on tonight. Thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank Cascade Christian High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on Table Rock Sports. As we say, the next Table Rock Sports production from the Christmas Classic, if you're looking for something to do, will come a little bit later tonight when Cascade Christian boys play their second game of the tournament. You can go to the TableRockSports.net website and get that information, and you'll know exactly when to tune in. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: Phoenix 60, St. Mary's 52. This has been a special presentation at Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Cascade Christian High School in Medford, Oregon.